Assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you all doing? Hope you all are good. I know it has been long. We were expecting schools to open, but due to current situation, again we are not able to meet you all in school. So till we are not able to meet, yes, we will continue with the Google classes and we'll try our level best to give you information as much as we can regarding your subject. First of all, I would like to congratulate you all for your promotion in grade 9. I welcome you all to grade 9. And now, Alhamdulillah, you all are at a senior level and doing your CAIEs. Now, this is the first level of your O levels in grade 10. You are going to appear for your Pakistan studies, Urdu, and Islamiyat paper. So your syllabus of CAIE for Pakistan studies, Urdu, and Islamiyat starts in grade 9. So I'll try my level best to make it interesting, and I hope you all enjoy your history subject, Pakistan studies. Pakistan studies is divided into two, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 is history, which I'm going to teach you. Many of you know me, but for those who do not know me, for them I would like to just give you an introduction. I am Ms. Amba Tausif, and I have been associated with this system for the past 16 years. I'm the academic coordinator of Pakistan Studies and Islamiyat, and I teach history and Islamiyat to grade 10s. And I'm teaching you all also on your Google classes. Let's start. Let's see how, come on. Now, I hope you all enjoy. And okay, let's move ahead. Now, many people do not find history interesting. They feel that what is the need of history? Why do we need to study history? Why should we study history? There is a question, right? But I feel, as a student, I too used to feel that history is boring. But as time passed, and you will also feel that history is a very important part of your life. Every passing day is a history. So, history is very, very important. Why it is so important? Why do you need to know history? See, before we go ahead, you learn from your past. You learn a lot from your past. Everything has history. Look at yourself. I look at myself, you look at yourself. We look at things around us. Every day is history, right? Yesterday. Today, what are you doing? You look back. That's history. You learn from your past, good or bad. It is that you're not supposed to repeat your mistakes. If you keep on doing the same thing again and again, and you keep on repeating your mistakes, then you need to sit, think, ponder, where are you going wrong? Is it that arrogance in us that is not making us understand? There is something that makes us stop, and we do not want to realize or look back. We should always look back. It's not that you should cry over spilled milk. No. We should always look back to gain strength. We should always look back to understand things, that where did I go wrong? What should I do to make up to that thing? How to become a better human being? Sometimes people also feel that, especially children use, or you can say some students feel, or even elders, they feel that they're not capable, they cannot do anything because in past they were not very good at a particular thing, they missed onto something, they made a blunder. So what? You should never feel that you are not capable of anything. This is why I'm saying that it is very important that you learn from your past. You do not become weak, you gain strength. Every child has the capability, the potential to be something in life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us that capability. We need to look into it. We need to find. Even if somebody else is telling you that, oh, see, you can do this, listen to that person. If somebody is saying that you are incapable, prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. You are capable. Instead of fighting or taking that negativity in you, it's better that you always have the courage, the confidence to face the truth. When you're going to study this, you will know that what we have gone through, how many people have sacrificed so much. And you look at the life of the leaders, the way they became something. It was not an easy path. You will always find obstacles. This is why history is important to study, that you learn that how people, they remove obstacles and they move ahead in life. There will be many people who will try to pull you down. You're not supposed to stop there. You fall, you get up. You fall down, you get up. This is the way you work in life. Okay, why is it important to study history? Studying history is important because it allows us to understand our past. Past regarding what? Regarding everything. You look at yourself, you look at your life, you look at your religion, you look into the past, you learn so many things from the Prophet's life, from the Sahabas, from the companions. You read about great leaders. You read about many people. How come you got to know about Shakespeare? How come we got to know about Vasco da Gama? How come we got to know about Edison, Graham Bell? Because now how these people made different things, how things were invented, we studied, it's in our past, we look at those things, we understand, and we improvise. The mistakes that were made by people in the past, we study, we see what they did, what was the outcome of that thing, so we don't do it in that way. What they did, what was the result, how can we make it better, we look it in that way. Now, which in turn allows us to understand our present. Today, where we are standing, today, what we are doing is a result of our past. What we did wrong, what we did right, where we are today, is it because of our own doing? If you have done, just take one example. If I fail in a particular subject, a very simple example I'm giving. If I fail in a particular subject, who should I blame? My teachers, my parents, my friends? No. Before I blame anyone, I have to see what I did. Did I study? Was I attentive all the time? Or did I pick up my book at the 11th hour, flip the pages, and gave my exams? If I got a C, a D, A, B, it's my doing, it's my focus. We should not blame others for our failures. We should learn to take 100% responsibility. Studying history can provide us with insight in our cultures of origins as well as cultures with which we might be less familiar. And it is very true that nowadays, if I look at, even, when you look at things around you, we do not know our culture very well because we are so much away. We do not read, we do not find out. Our culture, it is a mixture of so many cultures now. And we have forgotten our own values, our own struggles. We have forgotten. Thereby increasing cross-culture awareness and understanding, we need to know history. We should not know about our culture only. We should know about everything, what is going on in the world, what is going on around us, and why things are happening around us, and why in such a way, why there is so much hatred. There is a past behind it. Why there is so much peace? There is a past behind it. Everything has a past. A people without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is a tree without roots. How important is history that you should know about your own past, not your personal past I'm talking about, but your country history, about your culture, about your tradition, about your community. As a human being, you should know. Imagine a tree without roots. Is it going to last? Roots hold the tree firm in the ground. When a storm comes, that those roots are so strong in the ground that the tree doesn't wither away. If our roots are strong, if we know about our culture, about our religion, about our tradition, then nobody can take those away from us. We should love our culture. We should be proud of what we are. You should never feel ashamed of what you are. Many people I have seen, they feel, oh my God, they don't want to be called a Pakistani. They don't want to be called, whatever group they belong to, whatever, system they belong to. Like we have got a division, right? With the Punjabis, the Sindhis, the Balochis communities. You should be proud to be a Punjabi. You should be proud to be a Sindhi. You should be proud to be a Pathan. Why why are you not proud of it? What are the reasons behind? You don't know your past, you don't know your culture, you don't know with how much difficulty, with how much sacrifice we have gained Pakistan, that you don't love your country. You have to love your country from within. And for that, you need to develop patriotism within you, which is lacking, which I can see very well when we are, saying the anthem, and your hand should be at your heart. This is your identity. Pakistan is your identity. Wherever you will go, they will say, oh, from where have you come? I'm from Pakistan. Your passport shows that you're a Pakistani. It's your identity. Okay? If you don't know history, then you don't know anything. You are a leaf that doesn't know it is a part of a tree. How come? How come you don't want to know where you belong, what you are? Pakistan is just a land. It was just a land. See, wherever you go, you find a land. You build home. This is your land. This is your home. You belong here. You need to understand that you have to love your country. For that, you should know its past. History should be studied as it is essential to individual and to society. It is important everywhere. And it is not just about Pakistan. It is about as human being. It is about your religion. It is about your family. It is about your language. It, everything has history. Everything has history. This whole universe. If society has a history. If one society is there, how come that society is here? How it came into existence? You look at your religion, how Islam came into being. It has a pure history behind it, such a great history behind it. You look at other religions, you see Christianity, you see Hinduism, you see Buddhism. Every religion has its history. Every country has its history. You see Pakistan, UK, USA, Germany, Russia. You see every place, India, they have their history, right? And you should be proud of your country. You should be proud of the history that you belong to. Everything has a history. Like, for example, wars. Why do wars happen? They have a history behind it. Is it that you come out of your house, I come out from my house, and we start fighting without any reason? A country fighting with another country, fighting without any reason? Why? How come bombs are thrown? How come that so many people from here and so many people from the other side are coming and fighting, and people are being killed, they're sacrificing their lives? Why? Why wars happen? What is the impact of a war? What happens during the war? If we study, then we know. How come we all are not in favor of wars? We feel war should not happen because we know the consequences of wars. We know that what sufferings people have to go after the wars. So many people lose their life. Is it something good? So many chemicals are released in the air during wars because of those missiles, because of the guns and bombs. Society has history. Community has a history. How come there are different communities? From where they came up? They just popped up like this? Your culture, your tradition. Different communities have different cultures, different ways of doing things. If you talk about, okay, see, Punjabis have got different traditions, different cultures. It is like we belong to same religion. We belong to same country. We all are Pakistanis. We all are Muslims. And we have got many other religious groups also living in Pakistan, but they all are Pakistanis. Now, when we talk about a community, when we talk about cultures and we talk about traditions, Sindhis have got their own way of celebration. Punjabis have got their own ways of celebrations. Pathans have their own ways of celebrations. They've got their different, foods also, different tastes. So there are different communities which have evolved, which have established with time and become strong. We all are saying we are not supposed to discriminate, but we should know. We should know about them because they are a part of you. Talk about ideas. How come ideas come there? Ideas just like they come. How come they come? They have a past too. Ideas have past too. Whether an idea was successful, somebody's doing was there or not, how it worked out. Countries have a past. Pakistan has its own history. It has a past. And every second day it has yesterday, it's a past, what happened. Now this during this rainfall, during this pandemic, when we are going to talk about it, we are going to talk about in past. 6 months back this happened, this flu came, how it spread, how many people were lost, how many people lost their lives, how we stopped it, how we tried to fight against this pandemic. What were the measures taken by people? It's past, right? See, schools were closed. Then how schools started working, how you got connected with your teachers, how we started studying, how these Google classes came. This is all past. TV shows, they all have their history. Some TV channels are successful, some aren't successful. Why? Again, there's a past, there's a reason behind it. If you do not know, then how will you know things? Why does history matter? History provides an account of the way society has changed and developed over time. In many ways, things have changed. If you go back centuries, back, you will find things in a different way. And how we work and things became better and better and developed. First, people used to live in caves. Now, do we live in caves? First, we used to travel on foot. Then, there were, like horses were there, camels were there. Then, gradually, we came on carts. Then wheels were made, and gradually the concept of cycles, and then bikes, cars, jeeps, aeroplanes, ships. See, it was all like with time, the society developed, things developed, technology came in, railways, trains were there. With time, first people used to travel, and it would take months for them to reach a particular place. But as technology is there, It kept on improving. Now it takes hours and hours. You are in one place, from one place to another place. You move country to country. Now, why do you need to study Pakistan studies? Studying Pakistan studies helps to know about international politics and role of Pakistan in it. Now we are coming to your subject, that what subject you are dealing with, how you are going to study, what are you going to study in it, and why you need to know all that. Say you should know about international politics. What is going on in the world around you, and what role Pakistan is playing in that politics, what role Pakistan is playing everywhere to protect the people living in Pakistan, to help them prosper, the economy, agriculture, social, industries, everything, the business, farmer's life, how everything is working, and what Pakistan has done over the years. We can get to know culture of different areas of Pakistan. We have got provinces, we have got different areas, we have got villages, we have got districts. So every place is different. Every place has its own way, their own language, their culture, their traditions, their system, their celebration. When you study, when you meet, when you go out, you learn and you get to know about them. What are the issues which Pakistan is facing and will face in its near future? See, when you study past, you work on your present, and you can foresee the future, that if you are going to take these particular steps, if you are going to work on these particular things, you can avoid something, or possible you're going to go into a deep, problem, deeper problem. Job opportunities in foreign ministries. So it's not that if you study Pakistan studies, you will be sitting home, there will be no future, there is no career. It's not like that. Now your Pakistan studies is divided into two, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 is history and culture of Pakistan. Paper 2 is geography. Now here, this paper is of 1 hour 30 minutes. Sorry, 1 hour 30 minutes. Now, in 1 hour 30 minutes, you have to attempt 3 questions. Question number 1 is compulsory, which is of 3, 5, 7, and 10 marks. Now, a 3-mark question, a source will be given, and from that source, you have to find 3 keywords and write the answer. You don't have to learn anything in a 3-mark. You don't have to have anything else, no prior knowledge, no further knowledge, no. Just read that source, and that's within that source, the answer is there. And you get 3 out of 3. For a 5-mark, there is a picture source. In that picture source, you will discuss the picture. The picture will be given to you. In that, you will discuss the picture. Whatever you will see in the picture, you are going to write. Yes. Further, you will write about if you know the past of the picture, because under it, it will be written from where that picture has been taken. And the consequences also you can write. 7-mark is a reasoning question. You have to give 3 reasons with 3 paragraphs. After each paragraph, you change a line. So a why thing is that, why, like we can ask why railways were developed, or why railways were built first. Developed, it's later on. Why railways were built. for easy transportation, right? Your traveling become easy, new technology. Britishers were trying to tell us that we are here to stay. There's so many things. And at one time, so many people can come and go. Minimum, in price. They were affordable. The tickets in the train were affordable. Easily, you can go from one place to another place. So you have to explain those reasons. A 10 mark is knowledge based. It's knowledge where you have to explain why, with successes and failures, that why a particular thing happened. Then this is a compulsory question of 25 marks. Then there is section B, where there will be 4 questions and you will have to attempt any 2. Now, each question will have 3 parts: A, B, and C. A will be 4 mark, B will be 7 mark, and C will be 14 mark. Same, a 4 mark question, you have to write 1 paragraph with 4 points in it, elaborated. Like, for example, if I ask you, who was Aurangzeb? So, Aurangzeb was one of the last of the Mughal emperors. He was a religious person who lived a simple life, and he wanted his people to live simple. He introduced jizya, which became one of the reasons for his decline. I gave you 5 points here in a paragraph form. You can write 4. If you write 4 in a paragraph form, you get 4 out of 4. It's a simple thing. Facts. You have to mention facts. It's a factual thing. Then you go to a 7 mark. Same reasons, 3 paragraphs, 3 reasons. Then you have got a 14 mark question which is knowledge based, intellectual. You have to mention the successes and the failures. Depending on the question, the demand of the question, the number of paragraphs are there. Now your book, History and Culture of Pakistan, is divided into 3 sections. Section 1, Section 2, Section 3. Section 1 talks about the social reformers, decline of the Mughal Empire, War of Independence, Britishers coming to the subcontinent, how things were, how the Britishers came, they took over the subcontinent from us. Section 2 is the struggle that we went through. Hindus and Muslims, they fight, the taking over of the Britishers. We took our freedom back from the Britishers, took our continent back from the Britishers. Section 2 talks about the struggle of Pakistan. Section 3, nationhood, independence, that we gained Pakistan, and then what we did to make Pakistan prosper. How many leaders came in, what the governor generals did, what the presidents did, how we were able to maintain relations with different countries. Your first term syllabus, section 1, which we are going to start inshallah. Social reformers is the first topic that I'm going to teach you. Decline of the Mughal Empire, East India Company, War of Independence, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, and languages. Now here, section 1, which I'm going to teach you, it's about 3 reformers: Shah Waliullah, Syed Ahmad Shahid Barelvi, and Haji Shariatullah. Okay, history is who we are and why we are the way we are. Today, what I am, why am I like this? Why? There are reasons behind it. What I was 5 years back, what I am today, what am I going to be? It's a chain. It is connected. Everything is connected. Your present is connected with your past. Your present is connected with your future. All your actions, all the things that you do will make, you know, will open paths for you. If some problems will come, definitely it's not 100% that it's because of you only that you are getting in so much trouble. There are tests and trials by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There are people around you. So you need to be aware of everything. It is not just the past, it is the present also. What I am today, it is because of my past. The changes that came into me, the changes that will come into you, it is because of our past. It plays a very important role. So, thank you, students. Inshallah, in the next class, we are going to talk about Shah Waliullah, and I would like you all to be ready with your books. Your textbooks should be with you when I'm teaching you. Your exercise books should be with you because there are many things. There's everything in the books there, but there are still many things which I'm going to tell you, and it should be noted down by you. You have to note down everything. You have to write down everything that I say. The important questions that I'm going to give you, it should be there. Okay? So see you all in the next class. Have a good time. Be present in the next class. All the best, and make dua that we all soon meet, inshallah, in school.